All right, let's bring in Andrew Zuber. Andrew is the co-host of the Less Than Jays podcast, super Blue Jays diehard fan. Good to have you with us today. Happy Friday.
Happy Friday to you. What a beautiful day, is it not?
It is. So game one, I know you've been looking at all the stats. You're looking at the players. You're analyzing the Jays and the Dodgers. Your take, how are you feeling?
They were underdogs against the Yankees. They were underdogs against the Mariners. They are underdogs against the Dodgers. I like our guys. Why not? The Dodgers are certainly the favorites. They are certainly, I think, to the casual fan, this Goliath, this unbeatable crushing machine. They have a lot of flaws as well. They are not a perfect team. The bullpen, in particular, is not particularly strong. And this Blue Jays team has made a season and made a name for themselves on coming back. I mean, they had more than 50 come from behind wins this year. They trailed in most of the games in the Seattle series. They are not out of things until the final out of the ninth inning. And that is when you will see this Dodgers bullpen. So as good as their lineup may be with Ohtani and Betts and Freeman and Teoscar, and as good as their rotation may be, there is plenty of reason to believe, if you are a Blue Jays fan, that things can go our way.
All right, let's talk about a couple of the players. Bo Bichette back in the lineup. Your take on what that might mean?
Boy, it's going to be the story. You are absolutely right. He has not been in there since the end of September, and what it means to me is they plan on using him. They wouldn't have him in there if they didn't plan on having him in the lineup. He was one of the best hitters in the entire league and the best hitter in the league with runners in scoring position this year. He is a really important bat, and as good as they have been and as well as they have played without him for the last little bit, at this stage of the game, you need absolutely everybody. You need absolutely every advantage you can get. So it'll be certainly added to World Series lore if Bo Bichette can have a moment. There are so many World Series moments where the injured player hobbles through the Kirk Gibson home run, something like that. A Bo Bichette moment would certainly feel special.
And what about Trey Savage as the starting pitcher?
Holy cow. You talk about an unbelievable journey, an unbelievable performance. Drafted last year all the way from the lowest ranks of the minor leagues, A-ball, and now he's here at 22 years old, starting game one. It's an interesting choice. You have Kevin Gausman, who did pitch in game 7, but that was his throw day anyway. He'll be in game 2. I think it's the right choice. They have spent the entire year making sure that Trey Savage is in as comfortable a scenario as he can possibly be. Game 1 at home, not a do or die when you would obviously want to win. You want to win them all in the World Series, but it's a huge spot and it's going to be emotional. And this is just a testament to how well they developed and planned out his season. I don't know that they ever expected in the beginning of the year he'd be here in the World Series, but he is, and they sort of built his timeline out to be ready for this. And by all accounts, with the way he's performed in the games he's been asked to pitch, he has been ready and he has performed. So why not one more time? Yeah,
just 15 seconds I've got left here. What's your prediction?
Jays in 6. We came all this way, not to just come this way. Let's believe, let's have a win, and let's enjoy the ride.
Andrew Zuber, the co-host of the Less Than Jays podcast. Good to see you, Andrew. Thanks for this. All the best.